what Polkadot is as a scaling solution, or where do you see scalability and interoperability in the future for crypto? Is it a one size fits all? Is there a clear leader? What is your opinions? We'll start with Denko.
Sure. Actually, one really cool about like Polkadot, the way when we say Polkadot, it's an instance of a certain system, right? Then you have Kusama, which is again another instance of that system. Just like we had like Bitcoin and Litecoin, certain parameters are different. But one very important thing about Polkadot is that a parachain doesn't necessarily mean that it's a blockchain. So you have to just implement few things that are like required. Like, for example, the first one is the state transition mechanism, and the second one is the mechanism to validate that the state transition to easily validate the state transition without having to run all the operations that lead to that outcome. So you can build anything. So what happens is, I think, for example, certain projects will show up that they can process really a lot on chain. Like it's definitely not one size fit all, because you have all of those different parachain slots, and on each of them we can attach like a completely different blockchain, or not even called blockchain, that can eventually, through this cross messaging protocol, can communicate with the other chains as well. So if you take a look at Darwinia, for example, they're a bridge that's an actual parachain. So what allows this to, and on top of that, you can deploy a runtime palette, which have EVM support. So you have, here is Ethereum instance on a certain, like for example, Moonbeam or Plasm and so on. So I think those are the things that Polkadot allows us to do. It's like kind of, we can still reuse whatever has been built on Ethereum first. Second, we can talk to Ethereum. And third, we can build some other piece of software that's not necessarily blockchain, where we can process a lot of things. And then people can come with different design. They can run nodes which are like high computational. Maybe like people will in 10 years from now, their garage will be like supercomputers that are connected to some network that will actually do something useful, instead of just doing what the proof of work algorithms are doing. So definitely not one. It's not a one size fit all, but it's very, very, very adaptable solution.